Thank you, Stephen. And thank you to all of my colleagues and all of our distinguished guests for being here. And on this prayerful occasion, I'd also like to pause for just a moment to send a prayer to all those across our nation facing terrible weather and its tragic consequences. Today here, we gather to honor Anne Frank. We also honor all who died in the Holocaust. And of course, we honor those who lived on. We are so fortunate to be joined today by Margaret Pollock and her daughter, Sophia. Margaret's parents, Jack and Ina, met in 1943 at a transition camp in Holland. They had to steal pencil stubs to write love letters on scraps of paper. And they've been married now for 68 years. I invite them and all of the survivors who are with us today to please rise so we can all join in recognizing you. Earlier this year, along with some of my colleagues, I visited the camps at Auschwitz-Birkenau. I had never before visited a concentration camp, and I was not prepared for the vastness of the evil we witnessed. With heavy winter coats on, we shivered in the cold, where decades ago, millions of Jews, barely wearing any clothes, were marched into gas chambers to their death. In every direction we looked, we could see nothing but barracks, railroad tracks, and smokestacks where gas chambers once stood. There was no end in sight. And that is how so many in the camps must have felt at the time. There was no end in sight to their suffering. But those Jews should not be remembered as merely victims. Like Anne Frank, they were incredible heroes, brave, resilient, and strong, keeping the traditions of their faith in secret, finding love and